right, folks, good morning. My name is, appreciate that. My name is Zach Seidel. I'm Deputy Mayor of Communications for Mayor Karen Bass. The Mayor's Office will host daily briefings this week at 6 in the morning from the Department of Transportation's Traffic Control Center to provide Angelenos with up-to-date information about detours and closures to expect due to the damage of the 10 freeway. As always, we encourage Angelenos to get up-to-date information at emergency.lacity.gov. As the mayor mentioned yesterday, we are working urgently to alleviate traffic and prepare for rain, expediting the rebuild, supporting impacted businesses, and reducing future risk of this incident. This morning, we'll start with remarks from our mayor's Deputy Mayor of Infrastructure, Randall Winston. After Deputy Mayor Winston, we'll hear from our General Manager of the Department of Transportation, Laura Rubio Cornejo, to speak from the board about traffic closures that impact Angelenos this morning and throughout the day. Following that, we'll hear from Lillian De Loza Gutierrez, Director of Community Relations for LA Metro, to discuss action taken that will and impact for ridership. And then we'll close with Rafael Molina, Deputy Director of Traffic Operations, and then we'll take questions. At 6:20, we'll be live with a Spanish update. And with that, I will hand it over to Randall Winston.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor, and good morning, everyone. My name is Randall Winston, and I serve as the Deputy Mayor of Infrastructure for Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. I want to thank you again for joining us for our third daily traffic briefing at the Los Angeles City Department of Transportation's Traffic Control Center. This morning, I want to make 3 quick points before Laura provides an update about what Angelenos can expect on the road. First, the mayor has directed the Department of Transportation to make the commuter express buses free to help Angelenos safely and quickly get to downtown via public transportation. LADOT Dash buses are free as well. And starting just yesterday, Metrolink increased the number of trains from San Bernardino and Covina to Union Station, providing more options for travelers between the Inland Empire and downtown Los Angeles. The mayor has also directed Metro to add buses to lines 66, that's along Olympic, and 251 along Soto, which are 2 of the lines that saw the most delays just yesterday. Mayor Bass, third, has also directed the department to assist Metro in making the E-line go faster. That's the line that runs along the 10 partially, 29 stops, 22 miles from Santa Monica all the way to East LA. That line saw a 10% increase in ridership yesterday. And the mayor herself will be getting on Metro this morning on that very line. And she hopes that Angelenos will join her as she leads the city out of this crisis. Now, today we are expecting rain. And in preparedness of this effort, Mayor Bass has directed the Department of Transportation to increase the amount of white glove traffic officers in the congested area to assist commuters to get through intersections faster. More information, again, will be made available on emergency.lacity.gov as this situation evolves. So with that, let me introduce Laura Rubio Cornejo, who will tell Angelenos more about what they can expect if they absolutely have to travel by car into downtown Los Angeles near the impacted area. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Laura Rubio Cornejo. I'm the General Manager for the Los Angeles Department of Transportation. On Monday, the first day of the weekday, we saw a 15% increase in traffic on city streets surrounding the I-10 closure. Yesterday, we saw traffic volumes were 26% above normal traffic levels along the detour routes. Please remember that our downtown streets, particularly those around the impacted area, are some of our most congested corridors. You, Angeleno, can make a difference. For every person who chooses to not drive and heed our recommended routes, there's a significant difference. So please keep that in mind. Today, the latest challenge we are facing is the arrival of rain across Southern California. Rain typically results in longer travel times because of reduced visibility and the potential for storm damage to civilian infrastructure. Please use extra caution when driving. If you must drive, we remind you to take the detours we are recommending. If you are coming from the east, your first opportunity to exit the 10 freeway will be at 7th Street. If you miss that exit, your last opportunity to exit in order to access downtown local streets will be at Santa Fe and Mateo. Coming from the west, we ask that you transition to the 110 where you will have access to downtown local streets. If you do not transition onto the 110, your last opportunity to exit the 10 freeway will be at Alameda Street. Even with interventions that we are implementing on a day-to-day basis, this closure will continue to impact residents, commuters, and businesses within the closure area and across the region. It is critical that Angelenos continue to do whatever they can to reduce the total volume traffic, whether that is telecommuting, taking public transit, carpooling, or using alternative routes to get to your destination. Plan ahead, be patient, and with your help, we can keep the city moving. I would now like to introduce Lilian de la Loza Gutierrez, Director of Community Relations with Metro.
Thank you, Laura. Good morning. I'm Lilian de Loza Gutierrez, Director of Community Relations for LA Metro. I have a couple of updates for you today, and I will also share with them in Spanish a bit later. We're thankful to those of you who have put your faith in Metro over the last couple of days. We're pleased to report that we saw a 10% increase on the E-line that runs from East Los Angeles to Santa Monica, which also runs parallel to the I-10 and right through the heart of downtown LA. And we're excited to report that we're getting great feedback on social media to how great the experience has been for them. Please keep sharing your experiences with us. We look forward to more of you coming aboard. While we already offer more than 950,000 rides every day, Metro has the capacity to welcome even more Angelenos and give you an excellent experience. To help plan your weekend, we're ready to get you to the LA Convention Center for the LA Auto Show that starts Friday, and to the Crypto.com Arena to see your Clippers on Friday night or your Lakers on Sunday night. We can also get you straight to the Coliseum to see USC host rival UCLA on Saturday. And on Sunday, you can take our C and K lines to our free shuttles that will take you to the SoFi Stadium to watch the Rams take on the Seahawks. It's easy to get to all these places and more on Metro's newly expanded rail network. Check out the Metro Source blog for details or call 323-GO-METRO for routing help. We are also working on some improvements. One of these, LADOT is working to better coordinate rail and traffic signals in the city of Los Angeles, which will help us get 5 to 10% improvement on the E-line with its travel times through the area. I think I can hear our customers already cheering from here. So thank you, LADOT, for your partnership. We'll provide an update once this is done sometime this week. In the meantime, I encourage all of you to leave your cars at home and go Metro. We're all in this together. And with that, turn it over to Mr. Robert.
Thank you, Lillian. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rafael Molina. I'm the Deputy District Director for the Division of Traffic Operations at Caltrans here in Los Angeles. So today I have 3 recommendations for you that can help your travel experience, not just for today, but for the remainder of the closures. First, please avoid coming to downtown LA if you can absolutely do so. If you can telework or if you can avoid a discretionary trip, please do so. If you can't, number 2, if you can't avoid coming to downtown LA, please use transit. As mentioned, there is additional transit options available to all of us. And lastly, if you need to travel through the city of Los Angeles, please be sure to use the established detours that were just mentioned by the general manager. It's very important that you do so. You're better off staying on the freeways than trying to cut across through the city streets. At Caltrans, we continue to monitor traffic conditions in real time, both in person and remotely from our LA Transportation Management Center. And I also want to provide a little bit of details with regards to the congestion that we're experiencing. In comparing the commute times on the 10 freeway traveling westbound from the 605 into downtown, last Monday and Tuesday, the average delay experience was about 16 minutes. Looking at the data for this week, for Monday and Tuesday, that jumped to 33 minutes. So arguably, the congestion was twice as bad for you. So again, that's a good indication as to the reason why you should avoid coming to downtown, use transit if you must, and please help us get through this challenge together better. As mentioned before, stay on the freeways for the detours, right? Congestion on the city streets was acknowledged at being 25% or greater than normal. So with that, I'll yield the floor, and let's work through this together. Oh, one last thing. I do want to thank our transportation partners with the City of LA and Metro. They've been wonderful partners, and taking on challenges such as this one is very much easier when you have partners such as them. So thank you all. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And again, with the rain coming, the mayor's directed extra steps to make sure that we mitigate the impact of the traffic. Any questions?
Sure. Is the rain expected to impact repairs, and if so, is there a plan in place?
I don't believe so, and you might be able to speak more to that. I think that what we're trying to do and what the mayor and the governor have set as a tone, especially over the past few days, is that there's nothing that's going to stop in our way to get the 10 back up. Craig?
Yeah, but, a couple of questions. I just want to clarify for people who may not know exactly which buses are free. And then I'd like to know, when we talk about the Metrolink trains, I guess at least it's one route going faster, how much faster? So how much time would that shave off of a Metro?
Sure. So the Los Angeles Department of Transportation those public buses are free. So our express commuter buses, which are regional buses into downtown from across the county, those were free starting yesterday. Our dash buses have been free and will continue to be free for the foreseeable future. I will turn it over to Lillian to address your second question.
With LA Metro, we have a new fare structure. No one will pay more than $5 per day for their fares.
All right, and on so the way I understood it, are some trains literally going to be traveling at a faster speed?
Those are referring to the Metrolink trains that are coming in from West Covina, and so they will be able to. If you live in the San Gabriel Valley, for instance, you'll be able to hop on the Metrolink train as opposed to taking your car into downtown, and then Metrolink will bring you in much faster.
And I realize you're LA DOT,
and that's Metrolink, and I'm LA Metro.
Do you know, though, how much faster the trains are going to be traveling? I'm just looking to give people a sense of, well, I can get there a little faster now.
I think with our E-line improvements that LA DOT has partnered with us to improve those traffic signals, we're going to see a 5 to 10% increase in speeds through the area, through the right light rail.
Sounds remarkable.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Thank you.
If I can just underscore for that question, so to be clear again in what is stated, so you'll see an increase, and we're very excited about that along the E line, which the mayor herself will be taking later this morning. It's a kind of a long sought after improvement, and we were excited to see more Angelenos hopefully taking advantage of that. The Metrolink trains, I can get back to that on the exact time. There is increased service from, again, San Bernardino, Covina, coming from the Inland Empire to downtown, and I'll get back to you on what the time saving is, but that will be faster, is faster as well.
Well, in my understanding, that's a 22-mile stretch, that E-line, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I don't want to confuse the two. So that the E-line we're talking about, right, that's 22 miles, 29 stops, Santa Monica, East LA, running along the 10. About 10% increase in speed. Really exciting. Mayor will be on that this morning. I was just talking about getting back to you on Metrolink, separate from the Inland Empire, taking folks from San Bernardino, Covina, surrounding areas, down to Union Station. Also faster, separate. I'll get back to you on the times.
Buenos días, angelinos. Mi nombre es Laura Rubio Cornejo, gerente general del Departamento de Transporte de Los Ángeles. Tomen en cuenta los siguientes cambios a medida que planifique sus viajes en los próximos días. Para ayudarlo a llegar al centro de Los Ángeles, si lo necesita tomar con la autopista, los buses Commuter Express serán gratuitos hasta fin de año. Commuter Express brinda un servicio de tránsito de largo alcance en toda nuestra región, incluyendo líneas desde y hacia el noreste del valle, Thousand Oaks, South Bay, Long Beach y otros directamente al centro de Los Ángeles. Los autobuses cuentan con aire acondicionado y Wi-Fi para que pueda relajarse y no se preocupe por el tráfico, mientras el autobús lo lleva directamente al corazón del centro de Los Ángeles. Encuentre la ruta del Commuter Express que mejor le funcione en LADOTTRANSIT.com. Puede notar también un servicio más rápido en las líneas del metro A y E del centro, donde hemos ajustado las señales para permitir que los trenes se muevan por las intersecciones de manera más eficiente. Las líneas de metro A y E brindan servicio al centro de Los Ángeles desde Long Beach, Santa Mónica, Boyle Heights y Azusa. Para aquellos que necesiten viajar al centro de Los Ángeles, hemos desplegado más de 20 oficiales de tráfico en las intersecciones importantes y tendremos oficiales adicionales en las calles durante las tormentas que se aproximan. En las próximas semanas instalaremos franjas temporales y modificaremos señales para asegurar una fluja de tráfico eficiente mientras dure el cierre. También hoy la lluvia llegará a California. La lluvia normalmente resulta en tiempos de viajes más prolongados. Es importante que tengan cuidado por la visibilidad reducida y el potencial de daños causados por la tormenta a obras públicas. Si tiene que manejar, les pedimos que por favor mantengan en mente estas rutas. Si viajan del este, su primera oportunidad de salirse de la autopista 10 será en la calle 7. Si no salen de la autopista en la calle 7, su última oportunidad de salir de la autopista para tener acceso a las calles locales del centro de Los Ángeles será en Santa Fe y Mateo. Si viaja del oeste, pedimos que por favor haga la transición a la autopista 110. Si no hace esa transición, su última oportunidad de salir de la autopista 10 será en la Alameda. Aún con las intervenciones que estamos implementando diariamente, este cierre seguirá afectando a todos los residentes, a los viajeros, a los negocios de esta área y toda la región de Los Ángeles. Debido a esto, es fundamental que los angelinos nos ayuden en lo que puedan para reducir el volumen del tráfico, ya sea trabajando desde casa, usando el transporte público, viajando en vehículos compartidos o usando rutas alternativas para llegar a su destino. Por favor, planifique, sea paciente. Con su ayuda podemos mantener esta ciudad en movimiento. Ahora les presento a Lilian de Loza Gutiérrez de Metro. Gracias.
Buenos días, gracias Laura. Soy Lilian de Loza Gutiérrez, directora de Relaciones Comunitarias en Metro. Hoy tengo una actualización. Agradecemos a aquellos de ustedes que han puesto su fe en Metro en los últimos días. Nos complace informar que vimos un aumento del 10% en la línea E que viaja desde el este de Los Ángeles hasta Santa Mónica, que una ruta paralela a la autopista 10 que atraviesa el centro de la ciudad. Y nos complace informar que estamos recibiendo excelentes comentarios en las redes sociales sobre lo genial que ha sido la experiencia para ellos. Por favor, sigan compartiendo sus experiencias con nosotros. Esperamos que más de ustedes se unan a tomar metro. Si bien ya ofrecimos más de 950,000 viajes todos los días, Metro tiene la capacidad de recibir aún más angelinos y brindarle una excelente experiencia. Para ayudarle a planificar su fin de semana, estamos listos para llevarlos al Centro de Convenciones de Los Ángeles para el show automotriz que comienza el viernes. Y el estadiocrypto.com para ver a sus Clippers el viernes por la noche o a sus Lakers el domingo por la noche. También podemos llevarlos directamente al Coliseo para ver a USC recibir a su rival UCLA este sábado. Y el domingo puede tomar nuestras líneas C y K a nuestros autobuses gratuitos que los llevarán al estadio SoFi para ver a los Rams enfrentarse a los Seahawks. Es fácil llegar a todos estos lugares y más en la red de trenes recientemente ampliada de Metro. Por favor, visite nuestro blog El Pasajero para obtener más detalles y planear su ruta. También puede llamar al 323-GO-METRO. También estamos trabajando en algunas mejoras. Una de ellas, el Departamento de Transporte de Los Ángeles está trabajando para coordinar mejores señales ferroviarias y de tráfico en la ciudad de Los Ángeles, lo que nos ayudará a obtener un mejor tiempo de viaje de la línea E a través de esa área de un 5 a 10%. Les animo a todos a que dejen sus autos en casa y viajen Metro. Estamos juntos todos en esto. Gracias.